formatting file is done.
Hey guys, back here again with a follow-up to my previous Decker video. I think I mentioned in the other video that there was a browser version of Decker that I wasn't as interested in because it wasn't the original game that I played. Of course, I went and tried it out, and, well, it's actually really good. If you are interested in checking this game out, I would recommend just playing the browser-based game. It's not like it's a very resource-intensive game anyway. I came out on Windows 95 or 98, and so it's pretty easy to contain all the code into a browser game. And so anyway, I thought I'd check out, show you guys the browser game. Now it's pretty well the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a new game first, and then I might see if I can load up my other game. We'll call this by Crom the Second. Same deal, starting bonus. I think I'm going to try hardware this time. I did, and then they actually had this extra little explanation here. So Iron Man just means you can't save the Matrix. You can save in between missions. That's something I didn't understand. I've been playing it that you just can't save, period, unless you quit, which I think... like, saving in Matrix is really, I mean, it makes the game trivial. So you'll just sit there saves coming until you win. So at the very least, do Iron Man mode. If not, actually try, you know, a real Iron Man where you don't save unless you quit. And then again, leave tooltips on. I'll be the blue smiley face this time. And then the other thing that's a little bit different, I mean, you can tell that the user interface looks better. The graphics have been cleaned up to be more modern, not in a complicated way, but just like it looks better. And then hard difficulty says this fixes a bug in the original code that caused less enemies to spawn. And this applies only to newly generated systems. So we'll go ahead and click that on. And sound effects. Okay. All right, and then, yeah, nobody. Typical game. I'm going to go ahead and actually save the game. You have 4 save slots in the browser version. I'll put it in slot 1. And I'm curious, this says import game. I think I can import my old game. So I'm going to try that. Yeah, so here's my other game. Now updated to the newer interface and the hard mode. And then the other thing I was going to do, since I've got you guys here, is try out some more of the software that I've never used before. I've already gotten confused in Weaken. I think there's only 2 new ones so far. But let's see. Let's go ahead and cook up a couple more. Confuse Weaken. I haven't used Decoy or Slow. Relocate seems kind of dumb. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's do... And I got a cat meowing at me again, so I'm gonna go chase him off. All right, so let's try out Slow. And I think Decoy is another one I've never used. That's a long one, okay. All right, and then I have a heavy load in my cyber deck, so I'm going to have to decide which ones I want active at any given time. All right, I'm like almost 70 MP over onto heavy load. I can see confuse is really heavy. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of area attack and confuse to get me below and down to an average load, and then we can load them up later if we want to try them out. All right, and then I'm just going to take a contract. And now, well, I haven't shown you one of these before, but the ones that say T are, they have a time limit. N means no alarms. Let's see here. And then this one is nothing special except there's 5 targets. I think I'm going to do that one. It'll give me plenty of time to try out different programs. Okay. Now, my own personal style is to shut down the ice entryway and then just sneak around and either just get the mission done or just only use virus on things. I'm going to go ahead and at least shut down the ice reinforcements. We'll start there. All right, now we can start doing some other things. So silence, one of the things that I've discovered I do kind of like is the weaken program. So 20 seconds, 20 turns, the Gynosphinx will be weak. From what I remember reading the manual, it lowers their ice rating by 4. So, or effective, I should say. So the rating is 11. It is effectively 7 when the weaken is cast on it. So then when I attack, I just one-shotted it. So weaken is a pretty good one. Let's see. So it is recognized as an attack, so it immediately went red. But I can just go ahead and weaken each of these guys one by one and one-shot them. Oh. Didn't one-shot that one. And then, of course, these guys always do decrypt anyway. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to... I think what I'm going to do is actually set off the alarm intentionally just to start seeing if I can... if decoy and shield will be enough to allow me to fight off a wave of enemy ice. And a fun way to do that would be to nail... Let's weaken this guy. Alright, so he to set off a red alert. Alright, and then any attack ice should be being sent to my node to come fight me. I'll put up a shield. Put up a decoy. Alright, and then here comes the first attacker. Weaken. Kill him. Weaken. Kill him. Weaken. Oh wow, there's 3 attackers and a tracer. So I'll go ahead and kill one of these attackers. Alright, so they're starting to kill my decoys. Weaken. Kill it. Okay. Let's see. I weaken all of them. They're having a hard time even hitting me at this point. All right, now you might have noticed that there was a crash, a shutdown initiated, and that's why this bar is pink. Pretty sure I need to go to the CPU to shut that down. And I see a couple more defenders in here, but they didn't even notice me. And then I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I just noticed the decoys are walking with me. That's pretty strong. Okay, I'm going to have to fight my way through here to turn off the alarm. Let's go ahead and weaken the Bloodhound. Kill that. So weaken is kind of a twofold one where it reduces the enemy attack power and reduces their defense power. Alright, and then I cancel the alarm, so now I've kind of gone around. This is kind of like a brute force strategy. I can just go around and kill whatever I want. Weaken this wolf. Kill it. Kill that one. So yeah, once again, one of the things I really like about this game is the all the different options that you have. Let's load up Confuse. And we will unload. How do I do that? I'll unload that one. Alright, and now I've got Confuse up and running. Now this one's kind of a funny one, so I'm going to silence. I'm going to nail this attack with Confuse, but it failed. Let me try again. Alright, it's confused for 16 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and confuse this other one too. And then I still have a shield up. I'm just going to wait and see what they do. So attack. Attacks Gargoyle but missed. Gargoyle damaged itself. Alright, and then attack actually left the node. So this is going to be the kind of funny part. So let's just keep waiting. Attack damaged itself. Attack set off an alarm. So one of the options that it can do is actually set off alarms on itself. And since it went into a node that's not silenced, it worked. But now that there's been alarm set anyway, I'm just going to wander around and infect everybody with Confuse. Let's see, let's go and confuse that attack. Go confuse that one. I'm not going to confuse the tapeworms though, because I think that would be a weird one. Oh, there's a direwolf in here. Direwolf attacks barrier. And while I'm at it, why don't I hit him with Virus too? And confuse them and virus them. Keep in mind, it's in red alert. But it's not like the, it's not like the ice can mount any, like, real defense of itself right now, because I'm just going around. Alright, system shut down, better go turn that off. Yeah, still virused and confused. Yeah, we're not shutting down the system. Any other targets for my nonsense? Confuse. Virus. Confuse. Virus. Funny, the barriers won't let me through. Confuse. Virus. Confuse. Virus. Oh, I've caused a lot of nonsense. Okay. I'm gonna cancel all the alerts. I'm gonna chill here for a little while to see whether the confused ones can set off alerts again. Looks like it might be done. Okay. All right, back to the actual mission. I have 5 IO nodes. It didn't matter if an alert went off or not. When I have this many targets, I tend to look for clues, because otherwise I'm going to be spending a lot of time searching. But if I find a clue, then it highlights the ones I need to go to. And since I've made a mess of the system, I can just steal a bunch of files and make a bunch of money while I'm at it. Since I'm already brute forcing, might as well continue brute forcing. All right. Keep going. Silence. Weaken. Attack. Scan. Weaken misses sometimes, so it's not the perfect program, but it does does really cripple the enemy. I just noticed I still have 2 decoys, so that suggests you can actually load up decoys and then unload the program once you've got them up, which is pretty powerful. There we go, found the clue. Oh, what? Alright, I missed something. Police has entered the node. Signals are red alert. Why, though? It didn't query me. So I don't understand what happened there. It should have queried me before it set off an alert. Alright, oh. Quite a few of my targets are in this first area of the system. Alright, well, I'm going to turn off the alarm. Huh, I'm curious. Is it the fact I have decoys? Is that what caused the alarm to go off? Let's see. No? I don't know why that police went straight to the alarm then. Something I'm missing there. Because I just walked in and set off the alarm right away. Alright. So that was 4 out of the 5 targets. That means that the next one must be deeper in the system. Over there. Alright. That's it. I did the mission. And I got 10 skill points, and my reputation is capped right now, but that's fine. I'm going to leave it capped until I've kind of maxed out my skills for this level. And yeah, so I have 16 ship design, 16 programming, 16 stealth. My next priority is usually attack. Save game, we'll put this in slot 2. Alright, anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the other options that you have when you're running systems. The game scales up with you as you play, so even if you're just starting out doing a level 1, you could try using Confuse and Virus and all that sort of stuff. One difference is some of them just don't last as long, like Silence and Smoke, for example, will usually only last about 1 turn if you're a low-level deck. They'll last longer. But it has to do with the system rating too. So if your levels are higher than the system's levels, then you can do more. But anyway, I'm getting towards the end of the game. I think we get capped at 20 for skills and all that other stuff. I don't know that there's an end game sequence other than upgrading your lifestyle all the way up to the top level. So I'm going to keep playing on my own time, but this is probably the last video I'm going to do on Decker. And like I said, if you're actually interested in checking out this game, just go play the browser version. It's all around improvement. The graphics are improved, interface improved. I think even the speed of the game is improved. There's a bug fix. Yeah, it's if you're gonna play it, play this version. It's good. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention. With your browser settings, you can zoom in better, which I probably should have done before I started playing the game. Whereas the original Decker does not, it doesn't scale. It's always stuck as a small window. So again, if you're going to play this game, this is the version to play.